great. Give me those mustard pancakes. I like those mustard pancakes. Well, you may think I'm nuts, but I think they're great.
Oh, hi. I'm glad you're here. Come on in and spend some time with us.
What sort of... Who's the...
Rick!
Dogs.
All right.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Courtney.
Good morning, Courtney.
Okay, Big Mo. Let's see your fastball.
Steve Rick!
Hey, great pitch, Mo. Yeah,
Watch this curveball, Oogleberry.
pitch it in.
Steve Rick!
Wow, that's the best hanging curveball I've ever seen.
You are all headed for the major league, but would you please be careful with the ball in the house?
Throw it back and let me practice my slider.
All right, try and catch this one, Mo. Yeah.
Mr. D, are you all right?
That's the last straw. I can never get any sleep when I want to. I never get any respect. And now you've inflicted bodily harm. Oh, oh,
Come on.
oh, Courtney.
Sorry.
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 Poor kitty.
Yes, I am. Mind the fur.
Are you feeling better?
Oh, I have a splitting headache, Courtney. No thanks to you three.
Here, I want to read you this letter that came today. I think it'll make you feel better.
Who's the letter from, Courtney?
Well, it's from the Hartwells.
The Hartwells?
I've never heard of them.
Neither have I.
Oh, the Hartwells are a wealthy and distinguished family, and it was in their house that I was born.
Yep, that's right, Mr. D. That's where I got him from. It was a sunny Saturday morning, I remember. Just like today.
Yes, I remember too. The Hartwells told me that one day I would become the master of my own house. I thought they meant a mansion. Instead, I ended up here.
Well, you're definitely the master cat.
Like you're the only cat.
Yes, don't I know it. Courtney, can you please read the letter?
Sure. Let's see. Dear Courtney, please excuse the long delay in writing. We've been so busy back here. Just the other day, Arthur said to me, Agatha, we really must write Courtney.
Who's Arthur and Agatha?
Well, they're the ones who brought me up. Arthur and Agatha Hartwell.
We were both wondering how our dear Divine is doing.
Who's Divine?
That's me.
D is for divine?
Like as divine, you know, like something really great?
Precisely, yes. Divine. It does seem like an appropriate name, doesn't it, Courtney?
Yeah.
Please let him know that we miss him and that we think of him often. Hope all is well. Yours sincerely, Agatha and Arthur Hartwell.
Sincerely. Oh, they still think of me. Oh.
You know, we should write them back and you can tell them all about our home.
Oh, I suppose I could, but what would I say? Oh, I remember the Hartwell mansion. Beautiful. surrounded by green meadows and birch forests.
Wow. That sounds great.
Oh, it sounds beautiful. Sounds like you liked it there.
It was wonderful.
Well, what made it so great, Mr. D?
Well, I had a handmade bed with a soft quilt.
Oh, that sounds nice.
A drawing room with the finest puzzles from Switzerland.
Wow.
A library filled with thousands of books.
Oh, I'd like that.
Afternoon tea from a silver tea service. Dinner served on the finest china. Quiet evenings in front of a grand fireplace. Oh, those were the days.
That does sound wonderful, Mr. D.
It was. I could sleep without interruption. There were no squeaky door hinges, no loud noises, and no balls.
Why don't we write them back and invite them to come for a visit?
Oh, I don't know if they'd ever leave their mansion, Courtney. It's a pity I couldn't visit them.
Would you really like to visit them, Mr. D?
Hmm?
That might be possible.
Really? Could I?
Yeah, well, I don't see why not. If it's okay with them, it's fine with me. Let's write them a letter.
Oh, yes, at once.
Look out below!
See, lucky fish, coat, brush. Oh, where's my postcard of Buckingham Palace?
You don't really have to pack right now, do you, Mr. D? I haven't even heard from the Hartwells.
Well, I should be prepared, Courtney. No doubt they'll want me to visit straight away.
Oh, yes, of course.
Mr. D, you're not really going away, are you?
Yes, yes, yes. Why else would I be packing a suitcase?
Well, like, you're just going for a short visit, right?
We'll see about that.
Don't you like it here? Yeah, don't you like us?
Well, of course I like you.
Well, it just wouldn't be the same here without you.
Yes, I know.
Hey, before you go, Mr. D, I'll oil that door so it doesn't squeak, and that way you can get a good sleep. And while I'm there, I'll pick you up a good book to read on the trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Oogleberry.
Hey, I think I remember seeing your postcard of Buckingham Palace. I'm going to find it for you right now. And I'm going to find you a sweater for you to pack. Well, it might be cold at the Hartwells.
Well, Howard, isn't that nice of you all?
I knew I remembered where it was. Oh, this'll keep Mr. D nice and warm. Look, Mr. D, I found your postcard.
Oh.
I knew I remembered where it was.
Thank you.
Oh, and Mr. D, well, here's a sweater that'll keep you nice, warm, and toasty. Well, I don't want you to catch cold.
Hey, Mr. D, here's a book for your trip. And by the way, I oiled that hinge. It'll never disturb your sleep again.
Thank you, Oogleberry.
Oh, Mr. D, it sounds like everyone's really going to miss you.
They will? They will.
You know, it's interesting. Sometimes you don't know what you have until you're ready to leave it, or until it's ready to leave you.
Really?
I remember one time my brother Johnny was so fed up with home. Actually, I think he was fed up with me. That he decided to move.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, actually, he decided to move anywhere as long as I wasn't there.
Why would he want to move away from you?
Yeah, well, you see, I think I bothered him. I don't know why, but I think I did. See, he liked to stay in his room and read comic books and play with his prize race cars and listen to music. And he kept the door closed so I wouldn't come in. He even had a big no trespassing sign on the door. But I wanted to go in there. So I would knock on the door and say, "Can I come in?" And at first he would come to the door and say, "I'm busy." But I would keep knocking on the door, and pretty soon he'd just say, "Go away."
Well, but then why didn't you just leave him alone?
Yeah, well, that's a really good question, Oogleberry. I don't know why. I just couldn't leave him alone. But then, one afternoon, when he was visiting a friend, I snuck into his bedroom to have a look around.
Oh, Courtney, can you get the story spinner for this?
Oh, that's a good idea. One afternoon, while my brother Johnny was at a friend's house, I decided to sneak into his room and look around. I stood in front of his door, staring at the no trespassing sign. I didn't pay any attention to it. I should have, but I didn't. I opened the door and went right in.
Wow. Look at all this neat stuff.
There were so many interesting things in his room. There were books and comic books, race cars, globes, and lots of other things. I looked at everything. I was having a great time. Then I saw it. The most beautiful toy race car I had ever seen. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to play with it.
Cool. And the winner is Courtney Campbell in the fastest car ever.
I was so busy getting Johnny's prize race car that I forgot it was time for him to come home.
Someone's been in my room. My prize car is missing.
Hi.
What are you doing in my room? This place is a wreck. And who said you could play with my prize car?
Well, I didn't mean...
Oh, Mommy! Daddy!
Johnny turned right around, marched downstairs, and told our parents what I had done.
Courtney went into my room. She played with all my stuff.
She went into your room?
Yes, oh, and she made a total mess. You have to do something about it.
Johnny, you know, you're her older brother. Sometimes, even though it's hard, you have to be more understanding.
But she trespassed. Well, aren't you going to do anything?
We'll talk to her. Well, she shouldn't have done that.
Oh!
Johnny couldn't believe that our parents weren't more upset with me.
I'm really, really sorry, Johnny. I know I shouldn't have come into your room without your permission. Why are you packing?
I am moving.
But... oh, boy. Johnny, where are you going?
I'm moving.
You are? Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes, I'm going somewhere where people don't trespass.
As soon as Johnny got outside, he realized he didn't know where to move to. He walked back and forth for a while, trying to figure it out. Where should he go? He couldn't go to his friend Sam's house because Sam couldn't have friends over during the week. He couldn't go to his friend William's house because William had homework to do. Finally, Johnny decided to go up into our tree house. At least he could be alone, and I wouldn't find him there. But me and my parents watched him leave and saw him up in the tree house. At first, Johnny was happy to be by himself.
I'm happy to be by myself.
But as the afternoon wore on, it began to get dark, and Johnny started to get cold and hungry.
I'm cold and hungry.
Johnny could see into our kitchen from the treehouse. He could smell dinner cooking in the oven. The kitchen looked warm and cozy. I was sitting in the kitchen with our parents, feeling badly about going into Johnny's room without permission. And I started to worry about him and how he was doing.
I'm really sorry I went into Johnny's room. I won't do it again. Do you think he'll come down out of the treehouse?
Oh, he will. Oh, I know you're sorry, Courtney. Oh, but Johnny's the one who needs to know.
I decided to take a blanket out to Johnny and apologize.
Johnny, I brought you a blanket in case you get cold. I'm really sorry I went into your room.
Double.
Then it got darker and colder. He wished he could go back into the house, but he told everyone he was moving, so he just sat there. I was still worried about him, so I went out one more time.
Johnny, it's dark and it's cold and I miss you. Won't you come inside? I made you some cookies.
You did it. Really?
Yep.
What kind are they?
Your favorite, chocolate chip.
Oh, I love your cookies.
And I love you, Johnny. And I promise I will never, ever come into your room without your permission.
Come on, let's go inside. I'm freezing.
Okay, come on.
Well, not so fast. Don't eat all the cookies.
Did you ever go in Johnny's room again?
Oh, many times, but always with him.
Did he ever want to leave again, Courtney?
Oh, no. He realized that home is always the best place to be.
Oh, there's some truth in that.
Courtney, can we sing a song?
Oh, sure. I think we'll sing Jenny Has a Dog.
Sounds good to me.
Dog? Give it a try.
Jenny has a dog and his name is Sam. Jenny has a dog and his name is Sam. Jenny has a dog and his name is Sam, and he sleeps at the bottom of the bed. Every night when they go to sleep, every night when they go to sleep, there's a cat standing out on the street, says, meow, meow, let me in. 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 Open the squeaky door. So Jenny let the cat in.
Wow!
Jenny has a dog and a cat. Jenny has a dog and a cat. Jenny has a dog and a cat, and they sleep at the bottom of the bed. Every time when they go to sleep, every time when they go to sleep, there's a horse standing out on the street, says, nay, nay, let me in. Nay, nay, let me in. Nay, nay, let me the squeaky door. Eek. So Jenny let the horse in.
Oh, my.
Jenny has a dog and a cat and a horse. Jenny has a dog and a cat and a horse. Jenny has a dog and a cat and a horse, and they sleep at the bottom of the bed.
Must be a big
Every
bed.
night when they go to sleep, every night when they go to sleep, there's an elephant standing out on the street, says, "Oh, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Open the squeaky door. Eek. So Jenny let the elephant in.
Wow!
Jenny has a dog and a cat and a horse and an elephant. Jenny has a dog and a cat and a horse and an elephant. Jenny has a dog and a cat and a horse and an elephant, and they sleep at the bottom of the bed. But Jenny doesn't sleep on her bed anymore. Jenny doesn't sleep on her bed anymore. There are too many animals sleeping there. So Jenny sleeps on the floor.
Bravo, Courtney, bravo!
That was great.
Oh, Courtney, bravo! Oh, that was fun. Oh, Courtney, I have such a good time with you all. Oh. I'll be right back.
Hey, where you going?
Yes. Attention, everyone. If I could have all your attention, please, for a brief instant. Oogleberry, I don't think I'll be needing this book you loaned me after all, but I do appreciate the thought.
Okay.
And here, Tiny Tina.
Yeah?
Thank you for your concern, but I shan't be needing this sweater.
Really, Mr. D?
Mo, would you be so kind as to take this postcard you found and put it back somewhere safe for me?
Why, sure, Mr. D.
I'd appreciate it. Courtney,
Yes, Mr. D?
could I ask you a favor?
Yes?
Would you mind writing the Hartwells for me?
Oh, sure, but why?
Well, just tell them that I'm very happy in my home and that I can't think of a better place to be.
Oh, Mr. D.
Oh my.
Hey, here we are at the round table.
Why, Courtney, here's a letter from Egypt.
Where's Egypt?
Oh, let's see. Egypt is, it's right here. Yeah.
Hey, who's the letter from, Courtney?
Oh, it's from Rafiq and Masood.
Are Rafiq and Masood friends of yours?
Yes, they are. You know where I met them?
No.
I met them in Cairo, which is the capital city of Egypt. Yeah. And one afternoon, they invited me to go to the Great Pyramid.
Wow.
Courtney, what's the Great Pyramid?
Oh, the Great Pyramid is amazing. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world.
Hey, Egypt sounds like an amazing place, Courtney.
It is amazing. You know what? It's where I got my first ride on a camel.
Wow, you rode a camel? What was it like?
You get on them when they're sitting down. You get on this little saddle, and then the camel gets up, and you go up, 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 way up in the air. Oh, it's so much fun. Wow. If any of you are interested in Egypt, there's lots of books in your public library. It's a wonderful place to find out about things. And if any of you have stories to tell, please write and share them with us. Remember, the whole world is full of stories, and one of them is yours.
Let's see now, Dear Diary. It's me, Oogleberry. I understand that Mr. D misses his first home sometimes. So do I, some days. But I know for sure that what we have here at Courtney's house is the best thing of all. We have each other. And we have love. Yeah. Love.
Oh, hi. I'm so glad you're here. Come on in and spend some time with us. Hey, Tiny Tina, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, Courtney. Oh, I want to listen to some music, but the radio isn't working.
Oh, huh. This funny old radio. You know, maybe it's batteries, or it could be that it's so windy outside.
Oh. Well, Courtney, could you play your guitar? I want to do a windy day dance.
Oh, I would love to do that later, but right now I think everyone's busy doing something.
Oh.
I could fix your radio, though.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Hey, come on, Tina. Like, let's play ball. Look, ball goes left. Ball goes right. And then ball tries to get away.
No thanks, Mo. I'd rather dance.
You would? But come on. Playing ball is the best.
Well, I just think dancing is more fun.
You do? Like, more fun than playing ball?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think so.
If you're looking for the best activity on a rainy day, it's jigsaw puzzles. No question. You can help me if you want, Tiny Tina.
Oh, no thanks, Mr. D.
Perhaps I didn't mention that this puzzle is of a beautiful castle on a sunny day in spring. Oh, in other words, only the perfect jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, no thanks, Mr. D. I'd rather dance.
Oh, well, suit yourself then. Greeny. Oh, here it is.
La 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 la. Oh, hi, Oogleberry.
Hey, Tiny Tina, how you doing?
Good.
Have a look at this. Another masterpiece by the world's greatest unknown artist, Oogleberry Ink Dog.
Wow, it's very good, Oogleberry.
Thanks.
I love pictures with spaceships in them.
It's not a spaceship. It's a bowl of fruit. See, I'm painting the fruit that's there on the painting.
Oh. Well, I love pictures with bowls of fruit in them, too.
Great, thanks. Hey, why don't you try painting? It's the best.
Oh, no thanks, Oogleberry. I'd rather dance.
No,
Yeah.
suit yourself. Yeah. Everyone's a critic.
Hey, Tiny Tina, I fixed the radio.
Goody! Oh, can we please have some music now, Courtney?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Tina, that's so loud and I'm trying to play.
In case no one has noticed, the master jigsaw puzzler is trying to concentrate over here.
I can't paint if you're gonna play that music.
Oh, I know. use my headphones. That way, I won't bother anybody.
History is about to be made. Oh, my masterpiece. Ruined. One. My puzzle.
Tiny Tina! My ball's like gone.
Is something wrong? Don't you like my dance?
Like you were jumping around and, bumped my ball.
Oh, Mo, I'm sorry.
And look at my puzzle. Oh, my beautiful castle on a sunny spring day is ruined.
Oh, did I do that?
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. D.
And my painting. It looks like someone stepped on it.
Oh, no, Oogleberry. I'm really sorry. But the spaceship looks a little better.
It's a bowl of fruit.
Oh, Tiny Tina, we know you love to dance, but could you please be a little more careful?
Why doesn't everybody dance? It would be fun to do a windy day dance.
What's fun about that? I'm going to rebuild an exquisite castle.
Like I told you a million times, Tina, I'm like playing with my ball.
And I think I'll start another painting on the other side of this one.
But dancing is more fun than all of those things put together.
We know you love to dance. That's your favorite thing, but Mo and Mr. D and Oogleberry have their favorite thing to do, too.
Oh, all right. I was just trying to cheer everybody up.
Come on, Tiny Tina. Why don't we make up a new song?
No thanks, Courtney.
You want to, play ball? Look, I'll wipe off the drool.
No, thank you.
Well, Tiny Tina, go ahead and turn on some music. Let's see your windy day dance.
I don't want to dance.
You don't want to dance?
Well, nobody likes my dancing. So I'm never gonna dance again.
Don't say never. Everyone likes to dance, just not right now.
Well, then, never ever.
Tiny Tina, you don't mean never ever, because that's a long, long time.
Well, then, never ever never. And that's even longer.
Tiny Tina, never ever never is a long, long time not to dance, especially for you.
Well, there's better things to do, like jigsaw puzzles.
Or painting?
Or playing ball.
But not for Tiny Tina. Tiny Tina's favorite thing to do is dance, and it always has been.
Even when she was like a little puppy?
Especially when she was a little puppy. The first time I met Tiny Tina was on an island.
An island? Well, Tina's from the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, well, islands are surrounded by water, but this one was very close to America, just a short little ferry ride. I went there to visit a friend of mine named Meredith.
Yeah, I remember Meredith.
Yeah, and Meredith loved to dance. She would take scarves and twirl around her house, dancing and twirling and having a great time. Oh, where was I?
You were on an island twirling scarves.
Oh, well, Meredith had 2 dogs, Sunshine and Arthur, and they had 5 puppies.
And I'm the third.
That's right, Tiny Tina.
5 puppies.
And I said, well, can we see the puppies? And she said, well, no, they're too little and they haven't learned their names yet. But I know how you can see one puppy. Just play a song. So I picked up my guitar and I started to play. Well, all of a sudden, I hear this little pitter-patter of running feet. And who do you think it was?
It was me.
Tiny Tina Ten Toes.
And I looked at that puppy and I said, oh, I love her. And I brought her home with me that very day, and she's been dancing ever since.
But not anymore.
You can never, ever, never stop dancing because it's a part of who you are. That's important. And that's important. Hey, Tiny Tina, have I ever told you about my neighbor, Mr. Crumpety Mumps?
Oh, no. I would have remembered that name.
Mr. Like, what?
Mr. Crumpety Mumps. At least that's what we called him because he was so cranky. Or maybe he was cranky because we called him Mr. Crumpety Mumps.
Well, nobody likes a cranky pants. What are you all looking at? Me? Well, I'm not cranky. I've never been cranky a day in my life.
Oh, good one.
It's true.
Anyway, one day I went to Mr. Crumpety Mumps and I said that I want to be a singer. And he said, oh, I don't know anybody who does that. There's lots of other jobs you could do. And I said, well, like what? And he said, well, you could be a window washer like Ted, or a cement mixer like Ed, or you could be a weather reporter like my daughter, Laura B. Crumpety Mumps. And I said, well, a weather reporter sounded kind of interesting, but I want to be a singer.
So, what did you do, Courtney?
Well, I told my father I wanted to be a singer, and he said I could do anything I wanted to as long as I wanted it bad enough.
Courtney, it's good you listen to your dad and not old Mr. Crumpety Mumps.
I agree. I knew what I wanted to be, and I never gave up. I have to sing. It's a part of who I am, and that's important.
I wish everyone could be happy. Even old Mr. Crumpety Mumps.
You know, this reminds me of a story called The Dancing Princess. And she was a lot like you, Tiny Tina. All she wanted to do was dance, dance, dance. And her father was a lot like Mr. Crumpety Mumps.
Oh, Courtney, can we have the story spinner for this, please?
Oh, sure. There once was a princess who loved to dance. Her father, King Crumpety Mumps, had just about had it with her.
You can't just dance all the time.
Well, okay. I'll get a job.
Oh, good. Doing what?
Well, I could be a window washer like Ed, or a cement mixer like Ted.
Oh, yes.
Or I could be a weather reporter like Laura B. Crumpety Mumps.
Excellent.
But what I really want to do is dance.
But I don't know anybody who's a dancer. No, I really think it's time that you be married.
Married? To who?
You'll marry a frog if I say so.
Well, I've heard frogs are a pretty good bet.
Ooh,
Sometimes they turn into princes.
really?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, well, I'll think about it. But don't you worry, my sweet. I'll find somebody you really like.
The king went and got a big piece of paper and wrote these words.
Wanted husband for princess. P.S. She likes to dance.
He got his hammer and nails and went back outside and nailed it up on the castle wall.
Now we'll find someone to marry the princess.
The very next day, at the castle in the wood, a man came knocking on the door.
What is it?
Why, hello. My name is Sir Joe, and I want to marry the princess.
Well, great. Won't you follow me and we will see if it's so? Joe?
So he took Sir Joe into the courtroom.
You just wait here for a moment. Oh, pretty ribbon. Boop. Got you. Oh, princess, come on down. There's a man says his name is Sir Joe.
The princess came down the stairs.
do, Joe? What do you know? Do you by any chance love to dance?
Not really. But look, I brought you a present. It's a ball.
Oh.
Come on, let's play. Look, ball goes right. Ball goes left. Ball gets away.
No thanks, Sir Joe. I'd rather dance.
Well, if you don't want to play, we've got nothing to say.
And so, Sir Joe left the castle and went back home.
Oh, don't worry, my sweet. I'll find someone you really like. Wanted, husband for princess. P.S. She likes to dance. P.P.S. No ball players.
He nailed the poster up on the castle wall.
Now we'll find someone to marry my princess. Oh.
The very next day, at the castle in the wood, a man came knocking on the door.
What is it?
Well, hello. My name is Sir Stu, and I want to marry the princess.
Oh, great! Won't you follow me and we will see if it's true? Stu?
So he took Sir Stu into the courtyard to meet the princess.
How do you do, Sir Stu? What's new? Do you by any chance love to dance?
No, not really. But I brought you a present. It's a jigsaw puzzle with lots of pieces. Want to try it?
No thanks, Sir Stu. I'd rather dance.
But if you don't want to try, then we have to say goodbye.
Oh, my dearest. Oh, give me one more chance. I promise I'll find someone you really like. Oh. Wanted, husband for princess. P.S. She likes to dance. P.P.S. No ball players. P.P.P.S. No jigsaw puzzlers.
He nailed the poster up on the castle wall.
Now we'll find someone to marry the princess.
The very next day, at the castle in the wood, a man came knocking at the door.
Well, what is it? Why, hello. My name is Sir John, and I want to marry the princess.
Oh, great.
So he took Sir John into the courtyard and called up to the princess.
Hey, princess! Come on down. Look, there's a man says his name is Sir John. Princess?
I'm not coming down! There's no one in this kingdom who wants to do what I want to do! I'm never getting married, and that's it!
I don't know what to say.
But I do. Dearest lady, it breaks my heart to see a princess cry. Won't you come down and give this a try?
The princess thought he sounded rather nice, so she came down the stairs.
How do you do, Sir John? What's going on?
Well, it's nice to meet you, princess. I brought you a present.
No, I'll tell you right now. I'm not a ball player,
Right.
or a jigsaw puzzler, or a picture painter, or a window washer, or a cement mixer, or even a weather reporter!
Whatever you want to be is, fine by me.
Really?
Here.
It's a music box. You see, I love music.
And I love to dance.
Music and dance? It could be by chance. We have found a good romance.
Well, what's it gonna be? I'm the king, and I like what I see.
Well, since we haven't had any frogs calling, okay, let's get married.
Yay! Hooray!
There once was a princess living in the wood who loved to dance, dance, dance. Her father, the king, said, I really think it's time that you be married to a man. The princess said, great, I really don't mind as long as he can dance. Bring me a dancing man, bring me a dancing man, we'll dance together forever and ever. Bring me a dancing man. The very next day at the castle in the wood, a man came knocking on the door. He said, how do you do? My name is Sir Stew, and I love to dance, dance, dance. The king said, oh great, won't you follow me, and we will see if it's true. Stew, bring me a dancing man, bring me a dancing man, we'll dance together forever and ever. Bring me a dancing man, bring me a dancing man, bring me a dancing man, we'll dance together forever and ever. Bring me a dancing man.
Oh, yes.
You know, Courtney, you were right. I can never stop dancing because that's who I am. And that's important.
You are exactly right, Tiny Tina.
Well, I don't want Mo to stop playing with her ball, or Mr. D to stop doing his puzzles, or Oogleberry to stop painting, because that's who they are.
That's right.
Or you to stop singing, because that's who you are.
That's exactly what my dad said. Everyone has talents and gifts, something special to them. And you know what?
What?
That's what makes us all who we are.
And
that's
important. Oh, look at the
You love that
tiny
ball.
countries.
It's really, you just love anything
yeah.
round, don't you?
It's a ball.
Hi. Here we are at the round table.
Courtney, have you ever met a real princess?
Well, no, but I have stayed in a real castle.
Wow, like you mean a really real castle?
Yes, it was in Germany.
Germany? Well, isn't that really far away?
Well, it is. Here, I'll show you where it is. It's right here.
The castle? The castle?
Yeah. Courtney, what did the castle look like?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was all made of stone. It had big, thick walls, little turrets, and a moat.
What's a moat?
Well, a moat is a wide canal filled with water, and it went all the way around the castle.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Courtney, what's Germany like?
Oh, it's a great place with beautiful buildings and castles and outdoor markets, fun festivals. Germany's a wonderful country. And if any of you want to find out more about Germany or castles and kings and queens, there's lots of great books in the public library. It's a wonderful place to find out about things. And if any of you have stories to share, please write and tell them to us. Remember, the whole world is full of stories, and one of them is yours.
Dear Diary, I remember the first time I met Tiny Tina. Tina said to me, "What's your name?" And I said, "Oogleberry Ink Dog." And she said, "My name is Tina, and I like to dance." And Mo said, my name is Mo, and I like to play with a ball. And Mr. D said, my name is D, and I like... Well, I can't remember what Mr. D said, but he said something. Anyway, I thought I'd better like what they liked, because they'd only like me if I danced or played ball or did whatever Mr. D wanted. But you know what? I didn't have to be just like them, or like the same things they liked. And that was okay. Because everybody liked me just the way I am. And I knew that that was good. Yeah. That was good. And it's been good ever since.
Oh, hi. I'm so glad you're here. It's a rainy day. So Oogleberry and I are working on a really fun song. But first, I have to oil the pet door because it's so rusty and squeaky.
Hey, Courtney. Let's finish this song.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll do this later.
You're gonna love this, Courtney. I've written some new lyrics.
Oh, good. I want to hear them.
Oh, okay. They go sort of like, Oh, I could always use a nibble of some crispy, crunchy kibble. And then I ran out of words.
Oh, that's great. Why don't you say, oh, yeah?
At the end?
Yeah.
Crispy, crunchy kibble. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like it.
That's
yeah.
perfect. Do you want to try it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I could always use a nibble
of some crispy, crunchy kibble.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's all that noise? It woke me up.
Good morning, Mr. D.
Is it a good morning? Maybe for you. Bit noisy, really.
We were just playing some music.
Oh, so that was the noise.
What's wrong, Mr. D? Did you get up on the wrong side of the bed?
Oh, hardly. I got up on the same side that I always get up on.
Come on, Mr. D. You can help us write this song.
No, thank you.
Well, okay. How do you feel about a game of checkers?
Well, I prefer chess, a much more sophisticated game. Thank you very much.
Well, suit yourself, Mr. D. But if you want to join in, just let us know, okay? Come on, Oogleberry.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. No, I'm quite happy to entertain myself. In fact, I'll just go outside. Oh, no. Rain. How awful.
Hey, Courtney,
Yeah?
I've been thinking about another line for our song.
Sing it for me.
Okay, here we go. 2, 3. When I'm hungry in my middle, then I know I need some kibble.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's great. Okay,
I like
I'll take
that.
a little break now.
Watch this, Mo. 1, 2, 3. I win. No. Tina. Yeah? Let's play one more, okay? Sure. Good. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're good, Courtney.
Oh, what's wrong with this door? Oh, no. No, no. Not today. Not on a rainy, wet, cold, miserable day. No.
Hey, look, Tiny Tina. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I do that? Yes, you can, Mo.
And that means you just won the game!
I did? I've never won, like, anything before. Courtney, look.
Oh, hey!
Way to go, Mo!
Courtney, look.
Oh, way to go, Mo. Did you say you jumped 4 times?
That's right, like 4 times. Wow.
Hey, Courtney.
Yeah,
I think that's a new record.
I think you're right. Mo, it's a new record.
Help!
What was that? I thought I heard something.
Wait a minute, that sounds like Mr. D, but it couldn't be because he's still asleep in his basket. Hey, he's not there.
It's Mr. D! He's outside!
Why doesn't he just come back in?
I don't know, but I'll go open the door. Oh no, the door's stuck. This always happens when it rains. Oh no, and the pet door is stuck too. I just oiled those rusty hinges. Poor Mr. D.
Mr. D! Mr. D! I'm coming to get you! Mr. D! Mr. D! Are you okay? You can come in now! Oh, Mr. D!
Oh. Oh. A little more to the left. Oh. Oh, yes.
Oh, that door should be easy to open. I just oiled it so it would be really easy. Honestly, Mr. D, I have no idea why it's stuck. Are you okay?
No. I'm not okay.
Gesundheit.
Go what?
Gesundheit. It means good health in German. When you sneeze in Germany, people say Gesundheit.
Yes, but I was cold and wet and alone. Didn't anybody hear me? I was calling for help. 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 Oh.
I didn't hear anything.
And we were playing checkers.
That's right, and I won. I jumped 4 in a row.
Wow.
Gesundheit.
Oh, you were all playing and having fun, while I was outside, in the cold and wet, locked outside, maybe forever. Oh.
It was an accident, Mr. D.
Yeah, you were only outside for like a minute.
Yeah, and Courtney came and got you right away.
Nobody even noticed I was gone. Nobody cared. Nobody.
Gesundheit.
Oh, brother. Oh.
Well, now, how about a little music, Mr. D? That always makes me feel better.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. I don't think I can sing.
Well, you could dance. We could all dance together.
I don't think so.
Boy, you've really got a bad cold there, Mr. D.
Yes. I think it might be pneumonia. I might have to stay in bed for a month or a year. Oh.
Well, maybe we should take you to see Dr. Schmeltz.
You mean Dr. Schmeltz, the veterinarian?
Yeah, well, he could have a look at you.
No, actually, Courtney, that won't be necessary. Actually, I'm feeling better, much better, really. I'll sing and I'll dance and well, except I don't know how. I mean, I can't sing and I never learned how to dance, so
You never learned how to dance?
no.
Well, that's okay. I never learned how to dance until I went to dance school.
Really?
Yes. When I was a little girl, I wanted to be a dancer. Unfortunately, I was as clumsy as an elephant. So my mother sent me to tap dancing school. It was a place we called Mrs. Pruneface's Dance Academy.
Mrs. Pruneface? Wow. Did she, eat a lot of prunes or something?
Well, no, but she was really serious, and her face was always scrunched up like this, and she looked like a prune. Oh, and she had this big bicycle horn that she would honk whenever we made a mistake. And at first, I didn't like her at all. But then something happened.
That sounds very interesting. Courtney, do you think we could have the story spinner?
Yeah, well, sure.
Oh, wonderful.
Mrs. Pruneface's Dance Academy was in an old part of town. It had wooden floors that creaked. And it had a stage with dusty old curtains. Now, I knew Mrs. Pruneface's Dance Academy wasn't popular. I mean, there were only 3 of us in the class.
Gesundheit.
And I soon found out why. Mrs. Pruneface was very strict. No talking in class. No chewing gum. You couldn't be late. You couldn't leave early. You couldn't miss a class. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. Over and over and over again. And if you made a mistake, she would blast an old bicycle horn.
Loud.
I was nearly deaf. She blasted that horn so many times. When I went home that day, I told my mother I wanted to take bricklaying, cement mixing, bottle washing, anything but tap dancing. But you know what? I got better. And the more I practiced, the fewer mistakes I made. There we were, all 3 of us students. And it was fun. And before I knew it, it was time for our big end-of-the-year show. Mrs. Pruneface made a little speech to all the parents, telling them what wonderful students we were.
Thank you. Thank you. I did good.
Whoa. Step. Thanks.
I was the last one to go on, as always, and I was really nervous. I thought, if I blow this, Mrs. Pruneface will blast me with that bicycle horn about 100 times. I sneezed, and I knew the horn was going to blow any second, but it didn't. So I kept dancing. Tap-a-ta-tap, tap-a-tap-a-ta-tap, ta-tap-a-ta-tap, tap-a-tap-a-ta-tap. The parents clapped and cheered. And when I took my bow up there in the spotlight, I didn't feel like an elephant anymore. I felt like a beautiful bird of paradise, only a different kind. One who could tap dance. During our big finale, an amazing thing happened. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see Mrs. Pruneface watching us from the side of the stage. And you know what she was doing? She was crying. She was so proud of us, and I thought, we're her only family. I don't think there was a Mr. Pruneface or any little kitty Prunefaces running around. There was just us. So I ran up to her and gave her a big hug, and I said, "Oh, thank you, Mrs. Pruneface."
I think that made her feel really good. We all agreed that Mrs. Pruneface deserved the biggest applause for being our favorite dance teacher. She was so surprised. And that is how I learned how to dance.
Yay! What a story!
And you know what? I'm really glad that my mother sent me to Mrs. Pruneface's dance academy.
I think I like Mrs. Pruneface.
So do I.
Except for that horn.
I know. But, you know, I think she was just trying to show us our mistakes. It probably wasn't the best way, but she meant well.
I feel sorry for Mrs. Pruneface. She didn't want to be mean. She just wanted her students to be good dancers. Oh, Courtney, I really like her.
You know, Tiny Tina, I do too. And you know what she taught me?
No?
That it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone makes them. And if you learn from them and keep trying, that's a good lesson.
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
You know something? You're right, everyone. I stand corrected. I, too, like Mrs. Pruneface.
Good for you. Yes. And you know what I think? I think we should sing a dance song in honor of Mrs. Pruneface.
Oh, yes.
There once was a frog named Jumpin' Jake who lived in Louisiana. He was jumping around one night by a pond and making up a brand new song. All of the other frogs, they started rocking back and forth and listening to Jumpin' Jake's song. The little fireflies flashed off and on their lights, and everybody sang along, and they sang, hey Papa, ooh Papa, ooh Papa, hey Papa, ooh Papa, ooh Papa, hey Papa, ooh Papa, ooh Papa, singing Jumpin' Jake's song. The other animals in the woods nearby came down to listen to the song. Rita Rabbit brought her fiddle and accordion, and everybody sang along. Then a fox and a possum, a skunk and raccoon, they started dancing around and around. The owl in the tree sang hoot, 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 and everybody sang along, and they sang, hey Papa, ooh Papa, ooh Papa, hey Papa, ooh Papa, ooh Papa, hey Papa, ooh Papa, ooh Papa, singing Jumpin' Jake's song. Oh, what a delightful sight! Oh, what a happy sound! Everybody singing and dancing together down by the pond. So clap your hands, get up and dance, and sing on Jumpin' Jake's song. You can teach it to your friends, your neighbors, and then everyone will sing along, and we'll sing, hey Papa, ooh Papa, ooh Papa, hey Papa, ooh Papa, ooh Papa, hey Papa, ooh Papa, ooh Papa, singing Jumpin' Jake's song. We'll be singing Jumpin' Jake's song.
Yay! All right! I love that song. Yeah! Wow, great! The rain stopped.
Wow.
Yeah, what a beautiful day.
Yeah, we should go play Chase the Ball.
Chase the ball?
did you
We
bring your
always
ball?
play Chase the
Okay.
ball.
Oh,
Hey, Courtney.
What do you want to do?
Courtney.
It's so beautiful out.
Chase the Ball, yeah.
Let's go to the park.
I know. Why don't we go to the park? That's a great idea.
All right, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. We have to get Mr. D.
Right.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be fun, huh? I can't wait.
Wait a minute. The door is stuck.
Did anybody hear a noise?
Okay, here we are at the round table. Gesundheit.
Hey, Courtney, where does that word come from?
Well, they say that word in lots of countries like Germany and Holland, although in Holland they say Gesundheit.
Holland?
Holland, yes. Let's see where it is. It's a little tiny country right about here.
Wow, that is small.
I know it looks small, but actually it's a lot bigger because this globe is just a small model of our great big round planet Earth.
Oh, so do you, speak Hollandish?
Well, they call the language people living there speak Dutch. I really learned a lot of Dutch from singing there, but in the beginning, I didn't know one single word.
Well, what did you do, Courtney?
Didn't anybody speak English?
Well, the Dutch people do speak English. They learn it in school. And they're really nice and really friendly, but I didn't know anybody, and I was really kind of shy.
Oh my. Talk about being left out.
Wow, all those people? And you didn't know anybody?
No, and I was so lonesome. And one day I was sitting there on a park bench and I was looking out at the river, and there were lots of boats and ships and barges going by when a great big brown barge came down the river.
What's a barge?
Well, a barge is a boat with a great long flat front for holding things. But at the back of this barge, there was a little tiny house with window panes and lace curtains. And on top of the house was a car.
What?
Yeah, and next to the house, there was a little girl on a swing, and she was swinging back and forth like this.
So, it was a girl on a swing next to a car, on a house, on a big brown barge?
Going down a river in Holland.
What happened then, Courtney?
Then I looked up, and the little girl saw me, and she waved, and she smiled. And I waved and smiled back. And then she asked me for tea.
Oh, so you were going to have tea with the mother of the girl on a swing next to a car, on a house, on a big brown barge, going down a river in Holland.
That's fun. So we went into Roberta's little tiny house. That was her name, Roberta. And she fixed me her favorite snack. It was buttered bread with little tiny pieces of pink and white licorice on it. It was called mousjes.
Mousjes?
That was the first word I learned in Dutch. And I think that they called it that because the little pieces of licorice had little tails and they looked like mice.
Oh my. That does sound tasty.
Oh, and then she gave me another piece of buttered bread, but this time she put chocolate sprinkles on it. Yeah. Oh, you need to learn how to say chocolate in Dutch. Let's see. Chocolade.
Chocolade. I know. Buttered bread and sprinkled chocolate coming right up.
So, mousjes and chocolade were your first Dutch words.
Exactly. But the best part was that I made really good friends with Roberta. And I visit her every time I go to Holland. And she speaks English to me, and I speak Dutch to her. But sometimes we get all confused, and then we speak what we call Dinglish.
English.
Wow, so that's kind of like Hollandish.
That's right, Mo. You could say we spoke Hollandish.
I'd love to go to Holland one day.
Me too. Hey, I love licorice.
Oh, so do I. And the Dutch people love licorice. They have so many different kinds. Holland is a beautiful country. You'll see windmills. People still wear their wooden shoes. My friends wear them in the garden to keep their feet dry. And in the springtime, the tulips are so beautiful. And if any of you are interested in Holland, there's lots of books about it in your public library. It's a wonderful place to find out about things. And if any of you have stories to tell, please write and share them with us. Remember, the whole world's full of stories, and one of them is yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dear Diary. Hi, it's me, Oogleberry. I know how Mr. D feels. Oh, it's scary being left out in the cold. There's nothing like being warm and safe in your own home. You know, I don't know if Courtney found me or I found Courtney. But I sure am lucky to be here. Think I'll have myself a game of X's and O's.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Come on in and spend some time with us. Okay, who wants to help make pizza?
Oh, I do.
Definitely me.
All right, first, everyone has to decide on their favorite topping and get it ready.
I like mushrooms, you know, yeah.
Oh, Courtney, can I make the dough?
Oh, wait, that's the pie crust part of the pizza, right?
I thought it all came out of a box. It doesn't?
No. Hey, Mo,
Yeah?
do you really know how to make pizza?
Well, of course I've made it lots of times. Well, like, I help make it.
Yeah, let me tell you something about Mo. When Mo was a puppy before she came here, she lived at the Di Natale's. Mama Di Natale was famous for her cooking. She made the best pizza. Oh, you could walk into her kitchen and just smell the tomato sauces and the cheeses and meatballs. Oh, it was wonderful.
Hey, I remember her. Oh, she was a great cook.
Oh,
Okay, the dough's ready.
Courtney,
Yeah?
is that where you got Mo?
Well, yes, it is. I was reading an ad in the newspaper one day, and it said, "Chocolate Labrador looking for a home." So I went right over to the Di Natale's and had a look.
The Di Natale's. Oh, sounds quite good. Excellent cuisine, I imagine.
Oh, it was good. But it, you know, got me in a lot of trouble.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Mama Di Natale, she used to say, "This a dog, she gotta go." This dog being me.
Oh, Mo, I can't believe it. I can't imagine anyone being mad at you.
Well, on special occasions, Mama Di Natale used to make a great big batch of her famous meatballs. You know, nice and round. Just a little bit of spice, sugar and the tomato sauce. Yummy.
And?
Patience, Tiny Tina. Let Mo finish her story.
Okay. Sorry.
Anyway, I really loved those meatballs. But one time, I, ate them all.
You ate a whole batch of meatballs?
Well, my brothers and sisters ate some too. But when Mama Di Natale walked into the kitchen, I was covered with tomato sauce. And my brothers and sisters, they were nowhere to be found. All I can remember was Mama Di Natale saying, "This a dog, she gotta go." So she decided to find me a new home.
And that's lucky for us, Mo, because you belong right here. Isn't that right, everyone?
Well, that's right, Mo. You belong here.
Absolutely. Hey, Mo should eat all the meatballs she wants.
Or anything else she'd like.
Oh, thanks. But right now, I'd like to eat pizza.
Hey, how's that pizza dough doing?
It's all ready, just like Mama Di Natale used to make.
That's great, Mo. Let's put some tomato sauce on.
Oh, I just need to put the cheese on.
Okay. Now, about the toppings. Who's going to put what on top?
Pepperoni for me, please.
Tomatoes for me.
Mushrooms over here.
I choose pineapple.
Pineapple on pizza? Oh, how very strange.
Not to me. I love pineapple.
Excuse me, Courtney.
Yeah?
But, where's the cheese?
Oh, where's the cheese? Can't you find the cheese?
No. Oh, no. You can't have pizza without cheese.
Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. I must have forgotten to buy cheese.
Oh, why didn't she forget to buy the pineapple?
Now, don't worry. I'm going to go back to the store, and I'm going to buy more cheese. I won't be long.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. First the cheese, then the toppings.
Right.
Are we still having pineapple?
Actually, I don't really like mushrooms.
Well, maybe what we should do is just put everything on our pizza.
That means we'll all have to eat mushrooms and pineapple.
And I don't like mushrooms.
And if no one's noticed, I detest pineapple.
Sorry, but I really like just cheese.
Hey, what if we divide the pizza into 5 big pieces, one for all of us, each the same size, and then we can each put on our slice just what we want? What do you think?
Oh, that's a good idea, Oogleberry. Let's put the cheese on.
Oh, more on my slice, okay?
Okay, here, I'm going to give you a little bit of your own. Okay, you ready? 5 pieces.
1,
2, 3,
4, 5.
Okay, everyone, put your toppings on the pizza. Tina.
I love tomatoes.
Mr. D.
Pepperoni, number 1, 2, 3. Never too many pepperonis. There we go. Oh, there we are.
Oogleberry?
Here come mushrooms, shaking them on. Yeah.
Hey, where's the pineapple?
Where did it go?
What? Why is everyone looking at me? Pineapple? Is that what it is? Well, I didn't take the pineapple. Why would I take the pineapple? Oh, I didn't take it.
Well, if Mr. D didn't take it, where would it go?
No, I distinctly remember the first time I was at the store, I bought a great big pineapple.
Oh, are you going to go to the store again?
Oh, no, we're too hungry. We'll just have a no pineapple pizza. So, let's set the timer, put it in the oven, and bake our pizza.
Good.
Hey, I wonder what happened to that pineapple.
It's a mystery to me.
What's a mystery?
Well, a mystery is when something happens, you don't know why, and you have to figure it out. Haven't I ever told you a mystery story?
No.
Oh, they're great.
Can you tell us one?
Okay, are you ready? I'll get the story spinner. This is a story called The Case of the Missing Pineapple. It was a gray, cold autumn day. The big-hearted but absent-minded Mrs. Bumbledum was in her kitchen preparing dinner for an important guest, Mr. Pepperoni. Suddenly, she realized that her pineapple had gone missing.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. My pineapple's gone missing.
Mrs. Bumbledum quickly hurried off to find the police. Mrs. Bumbledum, although absent-minded, was lucky to find the top mystery solver, Inspector Oogleberry, along with his friend and assistant, Dr. Moe.
A missing pineapple, you say,
Oh, yes, Inspector. Mrs. Bumbledum, exactly where did you last see this pineapple? In my kitchen, Dr. Moe.
Then we must search the kitchen at once. Dr. Moe, are you ready for another mystery?
Like, indubitably, like, yes.
Good. Then let us begin. We'll call this case of the missing pineapple the case of the missing pineapple.
Inspector Oogleberry took out his magnifying glass and immediately began to look for clues.
Don't mind me, Mrs. Bumbledum. I'm simply looking for clues. Hello? What's this? Oh!
I wondered what happened to this shoe.
The inspector found lots of things that the absent-minded Mrs. Bumbledum had lost or misplaced on previous occasions, including a sailboat in the oven.
I thought I'd lost this boat.
The inspector soon realized just how absent-minded Mrs. Bumbledum could be. She lost things and forgot stuff all the time. She was even carrying an open umbrella around in the kitchen. However, both the inspector and Dr. Moe were far too polite to say anything, at least not yet.
Mrs. Bumbledum, looking at the things on this counter, I propose that you were making dinner at the time the pineapple went missing. Am I right?
Oh, Inspector Oogleberry, that's exactly right.
I would further surmise that you, if I am not mistaken, were making pizza.
Why, Inspector Oogleberry, that's amazing!
I know.
Wow, tomato, cheese, mushrooms, and what's this? Pepperoni? Why, that's unbelievable! Yes, Dr. Moe, my dinner guest is indeed Mr. Pepperoni. It is?
It is? Of course it is. Elementary, Dr. Moe. Mr. Pepperoni. So now we know that you were preparing a pizza for Mr. Pepperoni when the pineapple went missing.
Mrs. Bumbledum, being big-hearted and having a very large pizza in the oven, generously invited the inspector and his friend to stay for dinner. Inspector Oogleberry and Dr. Moe gratefully accepted.
Thank you, Mrs. Bumbledum. We gratefully accept.
Like, sure.
As Mrs. Bumbledum went off to check the oven, Inspector Oogleberry found a quiet moment with his friend and assistant, Dr. Moe.
Doctor? I believe our Mrs. Bumbledum is very absent-minded.
Like she's wearing an umbrella with her in a kitchen.
As I said, very absent-minded.
Exactly on time, the very important and very mysterious Mr. Pepperoni arrived for dinner.
Inspector Oogleberry, Dr. Moe, I'd like you to meet my very important guest, Mr. Pepperoni.
How do you do, Mr. Pepperoni?
Oh, like, nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm sure.
Mr. Pepperoni wondered why the famous detective and his assistant were in Mrs. Bumbledum's kitchen.
May I ask,
what is the famous mystery-solving team doing in my friend Mrs. Bumbledum's kitchen?
Oh, they're working on a case, Mr. Pepperoni.
Oh, I see.
Do you by chance like pineapple, Mr. Pepperoni?
Pineapple? No, I don't care for it.
Then you, don't like pineapple,
Not to eat, no.
I see. You don't like eating pineapple, but you don't mind looking at them, hmm?
May I ask, Inspector, why are you asking me about pineapple, huh?
You see, Mr. Pepperoni, Mrs. Bumbledum has asked our assistance in helping her find a missing pineapple.
Oh, Inspector, I would never take Mrs. Bumbledum's pineapple. I don't even like pineapple.
but only to eat, huh?
Did Mrs. Bumbledum tell you she was serving pizza with pineapple for dinner, Mr. Pepperoni?
Well, she might have. I can't remember.
Clearly, you would prefer pizza without pineapple.
Are you suggesting that I would steal her pineapple so that it wouldn't be on the pizza? Why, that's preposterous.
Inspector Oogleberry, oh, please. I don't want this dinner to be a complete and total disaster. You must remember that Mr. Pepperoni is a very important guest.
He's also, very mysterious.
Mrs. Bumbledum, I have no idea where your pineapple could possibly be. Just like I have no idea why you're carrying around an umbrella indoors.
What umbrella?
The absent-minded Mrs. Bumbledum was shocked to find she was still carrying around her umbrella.
Oh, my goodness! I completely forgot to hang up my umbrella. Oh, silly me.
She's actually quite kind, but she is absent-minded.
Mrs. Bumbledum, was it raining when you went out earlier and purchased the alleged pineapple?
Well, let me see. Well, yes, I believe it was.
So, you would normally hang up your umbrella in the closet when you got home?
Well, yes. At least, I think so.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Closet.
Exactly. You search that side, Dr. Moe, and I'll search this side.
There it is.
Come on. Thank you, Dr. Moe. Mrs. Bumbledum, the mystery is solved. Here is your pineapple.
Oh, Inspector Oogleberry, that's incredible! How did you know?
Elementary, my dear Mrs. Bumbledum. In your usual state of forgetfulness, you purchased your pineapple and, upon your return, hung up your pineapple instead of your umbrella.
Well done, Inspector Oogleberry.
Thank you. But I couldn't have done it without you, Dr. Moe.
Does this mean that, there's going to be pineapple on the pizza?
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Pepperoni. I'll make sure yours is without pineapple.
Thank you.
And so ended the case of the missing pineapple.
Thanks, Courtney. Well, that was really fun. I really like mysteries.
You're welcome, Tiny Tina.
Hey, Courtney, wouldn't it be funny if your pineapple was in the closet?
That would be funny.
Why don't we check?
All right.
Oh, Courtney!
I can't believe I left my pineapple in the closet. I must have hung it there with my raincoat. Hey, we solved our own pineapple mystery.
Yeah.
I told you I didn't take it.
Oh, we know you didn't do that, Mr. D. We're sorry.
Apology accepted.
How about a song?
Yeah.
I like it.
Cold.
Let's see. Oh, it's called Red Raincoat. Oh, it's about a little red raincoat that loves to go out in the rain.
Sounds
Okay,
like a good
you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
My name is Red Raincoat. I love it when it rains. That's when people put me on and I get to play. They take me out and put me on. Zip, we go outside, then the rain comes down, splashing and pouring all around. I love the smell, I love the sound. Red raincoat, zip. I love it when it rains. Rain, rain, don't be shy. Come again tomorrow. Rain, rain, don't be shy. I love it when it rains. My name is Galoshes. I love it when it rains. That's when people put me on and I get to play. They take me out and put me on. Stomp, stomp, stomp. We go outside, then the rain comes down, splashing and pouring all around. I love the smell, I love the sound. Galoshes, stomp, stomp, stomp. Red raincoat, zip. I love it when it rains. Rain, rain, don't be shy. Come again tomorrow. Rain, rain, don't be shy. I love it when it rains.
Pizza! Ready for this? I got mushrooms. Pepperoni.
Come on, come on.
I smell pizza.
Oh, it smells magnifico.
Look at this
Your
pizza.
is way
Okay.
bigger than Mama
Everyone gets their own
Dino's.
special piece.
That's right, that's right.
Let's see. Mushrooms?
Oh, that's me.
Okay.
Mushroom.
Pepperoni.
Over here, please.
And I know. Who wants the cheese?
I do.
Here you go, Mo. Tiny Tina.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes coming right up.
Please.
Special delivery.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. That doesn't look so bad.
Before I eat mine, I'm going to cut the pineapple.
Hey, good job on the crust, Mo. Smells great.
Like, thanks. Yeah, everything looks really yummy.
Well, everything except that slice of pizza Courtney's putting pineapple on.
You know, you should try some pineapple, Mr. D. You might like it.
No, thank you.
Anyway, I'm glad we did this all together. It was fun. And you know what? We made a really good pizza. Yum.
Pineapple. Oh. Not bad, actually.
Here we are at the round table.
Here's a letter from Italy. That's where Mama Di Natale is from.
Oh.
Oh, where's Italy?
Oh, let's see. Italy is in Europe. It's right here. Looks like a big boot.
Courtney, who's the letter from?
Hey, it's from Francesca.
Who's Francesca?
I met Francesca when I was performing in Italy. She and her parents came up to me after a concert, and they invited me to their olive farm. It was harvest time, and they thought I would find it interesting to see how olives are picked and made into olive oil.
What was the farm like?
It was way out in the country, and the olive trees were growing up really steep hills, and there were huge nets under the trees to catch any olives that fell off. There were lots of people there to help because every single olive is picked by hand.
Well, what happens when all of the olives are picked?
Every single olive has to be squeezed so the oil comes out of it. It takes lots and lots of olives to make one bottle of olive oil.
I would love to go to Italy.
I would love it if we could all go to Italy. It's such a beautiful place with wonderful old buildings and olive groves, gorgeous coastline, and yummy pasta. If any of you are interested in Italy, there's lots of books in your public library. It's a wonderful place to find out about things. And if any of you have stories to tell, please write and share them with us. Remember, the whole world is full of stories, and one of them is yours.
Dear Diary, it's me, Oogleberry. I really loved making pizza today. You know, I love it when we all work together. And it doesn't matter that we all wanted different things. What matters is that we all did it together. And that's a great feeling. And it was really good pizza.
'Cause I like mustard pancakes. Give me those mustard pancakes. Stack 'em up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on a plate. Oh, they're great. Give me those mustard pancakes. Well, you may think I'm nuts, ooh, but I think they're great. Well, you may think I'm nuts, but I think they're